Welcome, my conscious family. In this video, I will share my personal message. So it's not an intuitive message, but it's a personal message about what made me the happiest. What was I doing and how was I behaving? How was I thinking when I was the happiest in my life? And I got so inspired now when I was preparing. I'm gonna have a workshop here in Serbia, in Belgrade, my hometown, before going back to Bali, which is now my new home. And I was just looking, I was preparing the workshop, and I was just looking at my archived stories to see what was I doing, and specifically when I had my surgery. For some of you who don't know, I had a surgery on my arm. I broke the two bones when I was driving a scooter. And I was looking at these stories and I was seeing myself. I was so happy. I was just so inspired, so happy. I was waking up, and I hope this video inspires you. I'm gonna try, to bring the energy that I was in, back then. I was just waking up feeling so inspired, feeling like what is going to happen today, feeling like my life matters, the mission that I have matters, the purpose that I have matters. What I'm doing is so important that is actually bigger than me. It is so huge that it's something that I cannot even control. The happiness was not coming from something outside of me, but was actually coming from inside of me. And even though I had so many challenges, I got scammed, I got robbed, I got, people who rented me their house. They told me to leave the house after my surgery. I had a surgery. I didn't know what's going to happen with my arm. I couldn't eat normally, use my phone, use my PC, work normally. I was in excruciating pain. And for 3 months, I couldn't sleep. They literally gave me the sleeping pills. But I was so happy. And why was I happy? Because I felt inspired. I felt authentic. I felt like I have a purpose. And in this video, I want to share with you how you can reach this point. Because people fall into this trap. They don't really know what purpose is. They think that purpose comes, something outside of you, or someone, or a dream or something comes to you, and then you're like, oh, this is my purpose, it's been shown to me, Jesus Christ came into my room in my dream. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. In 2022, I wanted to share my story. For those of you who don't know, I was a victim of sexual abuse. I was a drug addict. I was an alcohol addict. I've been through so many abuses and different kinds of, really horrible things. And I was feeling like a victim. I was anxious, depressed. I was on meds, in hospitals, whatnot, you name it. This is not the point of the video. But in 2022, I decided to start a TikTok and YouTube channel in Serbian, my language, and to share my story. This was very intuitive. I didn't have a strategy, I didn't have a vision. This is going to be my job and I'm going to make so much money out of YouTube. But I was actually just listening to my gut, my instinct. It was telling me, go for it. And after 6 months, a guy reached out to me and he was like, why don't you become a coach and actually teach people this? I can help you, he told me. And then slowly I became a coach. I started working with people. And why I'm sharing this? Because there was a moment in my days where I just woke up and I told myself, this is my purpose. I am called to do this. And this is so important because people are waiting for the inspiration. They are waiting for the purpose to hit them. But the thing is that you need to do the first step. So I did the first step to do the YouTube while I actually had a skincare brand. I actually had a natural skincare brand at the time. which was making me money. And so, I just followed my instinct, and this led me to my purpose. So the purpose is something that I am sure you're being called to do, but in the same time, you need to make the first step. And this is also something that it's connected with the inspiration. Inspiration doesn't come from you giving it up. When you do the first step, you get inspired. In the last few days, I have been feeling inspired, yes, sometimes. But before that, I also felt some like boredom and some sort of, a lot of things are coming up for me, emotional. I'm back in my hometown. Things are coming up for me to work on. And I was feeling these emotions, and I was telling myself, okay, let me, how can I find inspiration? And then I was actually doing the steps. For example, when it comes to me, I was making content, I was researching about my work, I was reading books about my work, and I was doing the steps. And every time you do a step, then you get inspired. So let's say that you're a designer and you should make a dress, and you don't feel inspired, and you feel boredom, you feel uninspired, you don't want to do it. Literally nothing is inspiring, you're right. Instead of waiting for the inspiration to hit you, just start making a dress. I promise you, you will get inspired. You will get like, you will get this epiphany. I swear, just start doing it. Okay, sometimes we need to do the work, and then it will come. Even if we don't feel okay, let's say now the microphone is off. So sometimes we need to do the work. Even if we don't feel, the inspiration yet, it will come. Just start doing it. Go outside, do something to shift your energy. I promise you it will be rewarding. And also, the purpose that I felt was something I have given myself. I told myself, this is my purpose here on earth. This is my calling, this is my purpose. And I did feel it. And I'm not saying that people don't come on this earth with predestined purpose in a way. But if you don't make the step, I still feel like we can choose to, derogate. I don't know what is the word in English. To, go on another timeline. So you are the one who is choosing your purpose. You're the one who can say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm loving this. This is the happiest I've ever been, because the purpose feels the happiest. When you do what you are being called to do, you feel the happiest. So instead of waiting, choose something that you are already doing. Choose something from your life, whatever it is. And just tell yourself, this is my purpose, this is my mission. I'm gonna focus now on this, and then start doing it. You will get the flash of energy. You will get so much inspired to move along with it. I promise you. So when I was the happiest, I was feeling deep sense of purpose and meaning in my life. There were moments in Bali when I was struggling in many different areas of my life, like really struggling, but I was still happy, because even in those moments of struggle, I felt like my life matters. And there was like a burning desire. There was like fire brewing inside, that I was doing something that was bigger than me. So your purpose needs to be something that it doesn't include only you. It includes other people. It includes the planet, the consciousness of others. This will help you to feel like you really need to be here, and you should share your own light, and it will give you the health, the love, the friends, the everything that you seek. Okay, I promise you this. I really promise you this. What else I was doing? Simple things that really matter and change our lives. And those things are, I was following my intuition, first of all. I was just following my intuition, not the rules of the society. I was asking Irena, what does Irena want to do? I was asking Irena, who does Irena want to be friends with? I wasn't following, the rules, the conditions, the programs that we should do that, we should do that. No, I was just living life on my own terms. I was spending a lot of time in the nature. And if you're watching this, you can write down in the comments the things that I'm giving so you can help others and actually improve someone's life so they can read this, maybe write in the notebook, and maybe, go even deeper. So, I get so passionate about these things, you guys, you can see. So, So the first step is the purpose and the meaning that is bigger than you, that you should give yourself. Okay, when you give yourself the purpose, it's coming from your own intuition. Trust me on this one. The second one is following your own intuition, your own steps, how you want to live your life from your soul, not from your ego. Because ego is the one telling you there is lack, and that's why you should do something. But soul is telling you there is nothing lacking. There is just drive, but a beautiful drive, beautiful ambition that is not coming from the lack. And the third one, very simple, very important. I was spending a lot of time in the nature. I was so tanned. I saw my stories. I was sunning, I was sunbathing, I was swimming, I was just outside a lot of time. Okay. The fourth one, also important, very simple, is health. I was going to the gym almost every single day. And what is good about Bali is that they have gyms that also have saunas, cold plunges, and all these other things. And I was doing all of the things, and I was giving myself this time, giving my body this. And now I'm also gonna go to the gym. Not because I need to lose weight, not because I need to look better, not because my arms are whatever. No, because gym is gonna help you to feel better about yourself. It's gonna help you. It's for mental health, basically, to be honest. And one more step, I was nourishing my connection with God a lot. I was looking at the candle, praying, meditating. I was dancing, by the way. You don't need to go to the church to pray to God. I was dancing. When I was dancing, I was playing music every single day. I swear, I saw the stories even when I was after my surgery and I was like this and it was so much pain. I was dancing, I was moving my hips, I was just enjoying my body. And this is how you're gonna feel the connection to God, I swear. People think that it's so serious and there are only, a set of rules in which you are going to connect to God and your intuition, and that's simply not the truth. When I was dancing, I think in those moments I actually felt the deepest connection, because I was connecting with myself, with my body, with my soul, with my emotions. And sometimes it would make me cry, sometimes it would make me smile, laugh. I was just enjoying my life. I'm not saying that all the time I was in Bali I was enjoying my life. That's not true. But I'm saying about the stories that I saw now in the specific period of the time where I was happy. And I am happy now as well. Okay, I am a happy person. That's how I see myself. But of course I do have moments of sadness, of grief, of melancholia, all of the emotions. I am feeling them too. I just saw these stories and I was like, yes, Irena, you need to do some stuff. Share this with people. They need to know that it's on them to start doing these things in order to get everything that you want. If you want to work with me, there is a link down below. It's a type form with questions to get to know yourself better. And after that, you're going to see the link where you can book a free consultation with me, where we will see if we are the right fit for each other to work with one-on-one sessions. Other than that, there are other links. Instagram to connect with me more. And there is a link for Other Awakening if you're going to the festival in September. It's life-changing festival. It really changed my life in Montenegro. It's so beautiful. You can use my code Irena for a discount. And yeah, that's all. I want you to take this time and write down in the comments, I am taking the charge of my purpose. I am in charge of my purpose. Okay, because this who is speaking inside of you, who is saying I am in charge, that's actually God, because God is not separate from us and He wants you to step fully into your power and purpose. He's there. You just need to take the charge and say, okay, yes, I'm gonna do this, and just start. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to the gym right now, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Love you. Mwah. Stay conscious and remember to have fun.